Yes. We have gone live. We are on Twitch and the YouTubes. Hello, YouTube. And hi, Twitch. I'm not mean to. You're probably watching an ad, though, if you switched over to Twitch right now. So, although you're probably watching an ad, and it's a whole thing. Advertising runs the internet, turns out. Who knew? Who knew? So Molly, how was today going? I feel like that's okay to say. How was today? How's today?
One day at a time.
How's today?
Oh boy. Yep. Yeah. I'm just gonna turn off breaking news alerts.
Oh,
I think that's the way forward.
the only thing
I
I
had
get.
turned them off for a while, and it was a nice, quiet life, and I was like, oh, this is good. I just garden.
I somehow turned on Google so that it only
Tom's
sends
here.
me horrible wrestling rumor site notifications.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's good.
But like it's also like every Threads post where it's just pure rage bait to get me to click on it, and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna click about Seth Rollins' jacket. Not gonna do it.
Do it. I think Tom is in our.
He is. He's prepping.
He's prepping.
So Tom, we are live.
I'm here.
He did it!
F-E-F-F. Oh, we're live.
It took me a minute, but I now realize that So Rosary was supposed to be So Sorry, and that's so funny.
Oh my God, so rosary.
And now you feel guilty about it,
didn't
which
even
is even
realize
more
that's what it-
appropriate.
I do. I feel totally guilty. I feel like I need to tell somebody something about some bad stuff I've done.
So Rosary,
Oh my God.
Are you wearing your Kirkland
so
sweatshirt?
rosary.
I am,
Bro,
of course.
Wow, look at you.
This is the greatest. You question that Tom has something on hand that we mentioned in casual
I mean,
conversation.
seriously, yeah, exactly.
Although to be
TARDIS.
fair, he seeded the conversation with Rosary, so maybe this is
Baby lamb.
That's how
this
it
is
works.
The
That's
4D
trick.
chess.
Yep.
The 4D chess.
Yep.
He was
Yeah.
primed. He was priming us. Or primed
Wow. So we're going. Oh my God.
Dude,
the
would
dog.
you like to just talk about your dog? Because
How was your
Could
day
I?
going?
yes. I saw that post about the pneumonia, and I was like, oh.
It all relates to why I'm running late. So yeah,
us
the
everything.
plan was we drop off Seven the dog with the board and train, who come highly recommended. And by the way, through all of this, remember, they're great. None of this was anything they did, and they rolled with it really well. And I'm very satisfied, and he's going back. But series of unfortunate events. The plan was he's going into board and train for 4 weeks. He'll come out with, all these skills. It'll be up to us to learn them too and perfect them and all of that. It's not like you can program him or anything, but he's, we're all going to be better for it. And during the 4 weeks, we planned things. In fact, they encouraged us, like, go on a trip, do some things, do some stuff that you would normally maybe not do or have to get a sitter or whatever. So we planned 2 weeks in Korea. We planned 2 concerts. And this weekend, we're going to San Jose for my niece's birthday. He's there. Okay. And he has the broken toe. Some people may already know
So
this.
it's already like a little stressful because you're like, with
And-
the toe.
One of the people that we talked to was like, he's going to be working so hard. He's not, the toe is not, he's not going to want to chew the toe. He won't have the cone on during the day. Bloody. It's all good. It's all good. So we get there. The trainer is a little more real, like not contradicting, but like it is going to slow him down a little, but we'll do our best. And then once he gets it off in 2 weeks, it'll be great. Okay. So everything's fine. First few days, we haven't even left the country. He's doing great. We're getting videos. Everything's great. First few days we're there. Everything's great. Then Halloween, and I know this because the bandage had a pumpkin on it. And I remember the bandage because he took it off entirely.
Oh boy.
Like-
oh boy.
Like off.
Like I have a picture actually. I'll try to find it.
My God.
But yeah, he figured out how to just chew around the edge and then pull it off like a sock.
Oh, Tom.
So we get so all of these calls that I'm going to mention are coming at like between 4 and 7 in the morning for us, right?
Solid.
Because they're afternoon LA time. So yeah, he has to go get it rebandaged, right? Because he's got a broken toe. So I get on the phone with the vet because we have to make the appointments because it's our dog and tell him like these people. No. Okay. So he does that. He gets rebandaged and I, like a fool, cancel the appointment for 2 days later thinking like, well, he just got it rebandaged. He's not going to need it again in 2 days. Oh no. Next day, he has chewed a hole in the end. They taped it better so he couldn't pull it off. But now he needs a bigger cone, and they end up putting a donut on him with the cone, which, by the way, he later figures out how to take both of those off because husky brain. All right. But we get the bandage figured out. We know the bandage is coming off this past Saturday, which it did, by the way, and that's going well.
That's good.
And so we're like, we'll just hang in there. This is a little blip along the road. Well, a couple of days later, he's got a cough, and they send us a video of him, and it's a little cough. It's not much, but it's like better safe than sorry. He's going to have to be isolated from the other dogs, which will slow down his training. And we take him to the vet. Same vet that treated Ray, the dog, is like, it's a cough. I could do an x-ray, but it's so mild. He's like, I think it's up to you. But I think it's fine to just put him on cough medicine. And if that takes care of it, it'll probably, like anybody gets a cold, it'll heal. So that's what we did. That worked for 5 days. Then we get we have a WhatsApp group with the trainers. We get a WhatsApp from the owner saying, I have 7 in the car. I am taking him to the vet. He didn't want to eat this evening, and I'm not messing around. Tell me if I'm wrong. And I'm like, nope, you are not wrong.
No, yeah.
So,
and you're in Korea.
and
Let's just
we're
reiterate.
in Korea for all of this.
Jesus Christ.
So we're in Korea with do not disturb off at this point, on the phone. So we were planning to go do something that morning. So we end up sitting around waiting for the x-ray results because there's 2 possibilities. Either he has pneumonia, which isn't a great possibility, or he ingested part of the bandage and has a blockage, which is, possible because he's eaten 2 bandages now.
He's a crazy husky, yeah.
And so we're cheering for pneumonia at that point because the other one means surgery.
Oh, dear God.
So we wait around, finally get the call from the vet. We don't see any evidence of blockage. Definitely see evidence of pneumonia. We're putting him on 2 antibiotics in addition to the cough suppressant. He takes the antibiotics. He comes right back. Like he's eaten they're like, if he doesn't eat in the next 24 hours, you're going to have to bring him back. But if this works, he should eat by tomorrow morning. He eats that night. Like he gets on the antibiotics,
Great.
bounces right back.
Hallelujah. Yeah.
So he's doing fine. Cough's still lingering though, and he's still contagious. So they're like, well, he can't do any training because he can't be around other dogs at all. And he's supposed to be because of the pneumonia now, on low activity.
Oh, God. And while all that's happening, I assume he just entertains himself by figuring out new ways to take his bandage off?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that hence the donut cone situation.
Wow.
Did he make
bro.
a boat out of trench coats or something, and then
Yeah,
float
we were
across
waiting
the
for him to
bay?
just jump in the van and drive himself away.
Yeah.
Seriously, yeah, exactly. He pulled it full like Shawshank Redemption. He just tunneled his way out of there.
Yeah. So
Wow. So then
we have
he's
the-
like,
we have-
so you after 4 weeks get this
So
untrained dog back.
then the other thing is like, okay, we don't want to leave them with a contagious dog, but also we have these 2 things planned on the weekend that we would need a dog sitter for.
Right.
And we're like, is it okay to pick him up on Monday? And they're like, yeah, no, not a problem. Like didn't even blink.
wow.
Great. So Monday we go and we pick him up. We're going through kind of a half version of what you would do if you picked him up after he's trained, which is basically like, well, here's the one thing I trained him on. It's supposed to be like a whole thing. And the owner of the place comes up to us as we're driving in. It's like, hey, I just want to introduce myself. I'm not going to charge you for training. I'm just going to charge you the boarding rate. I'm going to give you my most reduced rate. This has been a mess.
Gosh.
And then once he's clear, we can just start over. And we're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. So
That's incredible.
yeah, they did everything
is-
right.
That's beyond customer service.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
My
really
gosh.
is incredible.
There is, that's why I said I have no complaints about them.
No.
This happens. Dogs get stuff, right?
get
Like
stuff.
there's no,
It's just that your dog gets all the stuff and
Yeah,
unfortunately is an
apparently.
evil genius.
And
is
seeks out
gonna-
the stuff.
yeah. And so the
Yeah.
plan was, he won't be back. We'll go to the niece's birthday and he'll still be in training. So we had to have somebody come sit. And that's why I'm late because that person was supposed to show up tomorrow, we thought, but he thought he was supposed to show up today. So he showed up
Oh, geez.
like right before 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we're like, well, let's have you meet Seven and show you around.
Oh, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got no joke there of a new dog.
This kid, man,
You got like a little bit of an A-bomb in your life.
everybody loves him too.
Sev bomb.
Seb Bomb.
Seb
Seb
Bomb.
Bomb. Let's just start calling him that. New name, Seb Bomb.
Little Seb Bomb.
Oh my God.
I want
what
to
a-
show you this
wow.
picture of the. I want to find this picture of the sock. It's basically looks like a sock, if I can. But yeah, I mean, we were laughing at that. At that point, we were
Well, yeah,
like,
what else are you gonna do? You're
you
getting
are
phone calls at 4 a.m. Right? You're
too
just like,
good.
okay.
and every one of them were like, well, this has to be it. No.
No.
The pneumonia was like, for real? Like, you're about to get this bandage off, and then you're supposed to, be golden. So you get something else that keeps you away from dogs, which is
Yeah.
the worst thing for you because you go stir crazy if you can't play with other dogs.
Jesus.
It's like a gypsy curse.
And yet they love him, which is actually the best part. So
Yeah.
like, at least he is lovable.
Everybody loves
Because
Seven.
if he wasn't, that would be real bad.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like a fugly dog, like, yeah.
he is so cute.
Yeah.
So cute.
Luckily.
Yeah, that husky thing. That husky thing is
The
no
husky thing
joke.
ain't no joke.
It's trouble in River City.
I have to figure out where this sock thing is.
Seb Bomb, Chaos Agent.
Sev Bomb went off.
I'm deciding if I should make another cup of tea while you look for that picture.
Okay, you keep saying sock picture, and I'm so deep into security
Mayday.
compliance that I'm thinking you're talking about a SOC 2
Oh
report.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
system
for
on a
sure what
chip.
I thought too. I definitely thought.
Or yeah,
security.
system on a chip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a nice Qualcomm. Here you go.
Me too. I thought that.
Ugh. Molly, it's my
Friday
brain
the-
broken.
yeah.
It's my brain.
Oh no, mine's broken too. I went straight porny. Sorry,
Sorry.
I'm not proud, but that is
Yeah, we got more of that in
problem.
the emails. So teaser.
Oh good. Oh right. I need the. Hold on. Damn it! I'm in a different
Yeah.
browser,
Molly, this is your first podcast. So,
so I have to pull up the line.
there is like a document that we use. We share it.
Here he is with the donut cone.
So that code.
Don't. Oh my God. Double cone.
It's a foam washer.
That's
Let's just
insanity.
talk. Let's call it what it is.
That is hysterical. And he figured that out?
He took both of those off.
He did not.
He did.
love him.
I know.
I mean, I don't like. I shouldn't encourage that, but I love him.
It's pretty impressive.
He's
Like,
incredible.
I was weirdly proud.
Yeah, I'm proud. That's amazing.
Force of
Yeah.
nature. Force of nature.
Force of nature.
Why can't I find the band? Oh, here it is.
I adore him. That's
Enhance.
hysterical.
This is the best.
Oh, but,
And the
oh
look on
my
his face.
God.
He's
I know,
like, oh yeah, I did that.
could not be less sorry.
It wasn't a
He's
pumpkin, it was a
fully-
ghost. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, and you know what? Keep it the hell away from me.
yeah, I got
You're
that.
welcome.
That's what you get.
Y'all.
Oh yeah, he is proud. He did learn. You got to admit, he learned some stuff.
He did.
He learned some Houdini skills, as
He
Ambassador
did.
Domo says. Yep.
It's like a magic castle
Yeah.
dog now.
Jesus. Well, that's amazing.
Anyway, sorry I'm
Seb
late.
Bomb. Oh no, I think you earned it. I think you earned it.
Apology recognized.
I was
Wow,
excited.
I just can't drink. I have a drinking problem.
Oh,
I spilled.
It happens to the best of us.
I have a little cough. I've been like doing the thing where I've been trying to resist a cold.
Oh yeah, Eileen got a cold
You
like,
know, and I'm
the
like,
Wednesday before we
Am
left.
I winning? Like I think I'm winning.
Oh yeah.
I
But
thought
you
I was
know it's
winning
just gonna
until
sneak up on
yesterday.
me?
But then,
Max
Yeah, I
has
hear
a
it in you too.
Max has just fallen off the grade school cough, but then we're not sure if it's still petering out or he's acquired a new one, and it's coming back. So we're just hoping it's like an aftershock of the preschool or the kindergarten, whatever
yeah.
cough. It's fun stuff.
well, the other news.
Beep beep beep.
Well, not news, but
Boop, boop, boop.
Eileen has to
Really?
go to a hair appointment and leave at 5.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Which doesn't. I mean, Seven's asleep, And as long as he stays asleep, I'm
Oh,
good.
he's not going to. Let's go ahead and roll.
But at some point, he will start making noise.
We're
so-
talking about Sev.
I mean,
Seb
I'm
bomb.
like, we're talking about Seb bomb. We need
Yeah.
to roll. We need to roll tape. We need to get this done.
The
Because
detonator is going.
It's not
Exactly.
a hard out, it's a bark out.
but having just watched the Mission Impossible trailer, that's the level of tension I feel about getting you off of the stream by the time Seb wakes up.
Just Tom Cruise running after Sev.
But
I need to cut the right wire.
Or the donut will come off.
the donut will come off.
Well, the good news is he got the bandage off on Saturday. The
Officially.
doctor's like, yeah, 2 weeks of like, don't do anything extreme just to make sure it's healed. You know, he can go on regular walks and everything, but he's, you know, and then he'll be fine, but he doesn't have to wear the bandage anymore. So he doesn't have to wear the cone or the donut or the bandage or anything.
The
That
dough.
is something. And you got a couple more weeks of like vacation coming up when he goes back to training school. So
Yeah, I know. Well,
Yeah.
we find out Friday if he's clear enough of the pneumonia that he'll be able to
right.
go back.
I'm just
So-
mean at some point. You know.
at some point,
Yeah.
someday.
A future will arrive.
Yeah. One hopes.
Yep.
Sev,
I'm here for it. Honestly, I'm here for like a sub podcast. The subcast.
The journey of Seven the dog.
All right,
we
let's
don't-
do it.
yeah.
Let's
yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Let's
All
I
right,
feel
let's
it.
clap it
I
up
feel it. I feel it's time ticking.
let's clap it up in 3, 2, 1.
And music. 3, 2.
Give it to me.
Hey everyone, I'm Molly Wood.
And I'm Tom Merritt.
Welcome to It's a Thing, the weekly podcast supported by you, where life is easier if you plow around the stump. Thanks for joining us.
Oh my gosh, that is a good one. I forgot
That's a
we were
really
doing
good
this.
one. I forgot about aphorisms too. We've been off for a couple weeks. You know,
Yeah.
There have been various travels and things in between, and I sort of forgot about the aphorisms. That's a good one. Plow around
Plow
the stump.
around.
It's also like
Yeah.
got some double entendre. It's got some pause potential. You might say it and then be like pause, but not know why you said it, but it's just a vibe. Like might
yeah.
be pause.
Yep.
But also that's so true though.
Yeah.
Plow around the stump.
Well, I have been traveling in Korea, and per Molly's request, I have brought back one thing from Korea.
Yay!
It is Rejuran. Do you
Okay.
know Rejuran?
Nope.
It's a skincare treatment
Great.
to smooth out your skin, and it really works. You just need to let a doctor, and you have to go to a certified doctor for this procedure, use 700 microneedles to inject your face with proteins taken from salmon sperm.
You want to go ahead and deliver that again? You want to say that again? I
Eileen-
must not
Eileen-
have heard that correctly.
Eileen had it done.
Salmon sperm injections?
Rejuran.
And how did Eileen feel about that?
So she got the most minimal treatment. If you can get a one with like hand injections that like make your face turn into bumps for 2 days, but afterwards your skin looks like glass.
Whoa.
She got the more minimal one, which just kind of made her red with a few bumps for an hour or so. But definitely, like, you know, it had an effect. It had a positive effect.
I'm looking at some of these pictures of the 700 injections and then the bumps after.
Yeah, you'll never do it if you do that.
No, definitely not. I mean, I'm probably not ever gonna anyway. And I mean, look, like everything sounds worse when you tell people what it is. For
Yeah,
example,
totally.
I received the botulinum toxins
Right.
in my forehead yesterday.
Great example.
But like salmon sperm injection is major. That's major. And I share the same question as Zoe Brings Bacon, which is how do people discover that this
Yeah. Who was the
should be a
first
thing?
person to be like, I don't know, let me try this?
what
I imagine it was someone I don't know. And I bet I could find out if I looked, but I haven't looked. I'm going to guess that it's something to do with, this protein seems to really help, you know, smooth out the skin and get rid of wrinkles. And we also know that protein is found in large amounts in the salmon.
right? Sperm.
Yeah.
Yep. That's awesome. Thank you. See,
Yeah. Also,
that is
don't
why it was
cover
worth it
your
to
face
go.
with salmon roe immediately after this procedure.
Ba-dum-bum.
Ding, ding, ding.
Wow.
Yeah, it's I don't know, $150, something like that.
That's incredible.
You
I love it.
make an appointment. I didn't know this is what she was doing. I knew she was doing a beauty treatment. She's like,
Yeah.
this is a beauty treatment I want to do. All right, cool. So I walked her over to make sure she found it. She found it. She went in the elevator. I went over to the mall, hung out, went to a Blue Bottle of all things that was outside the mall. And just walked around and looked at stuff. And then when she was done, we went and got coffee at this cool cafe that she wanted to experiment. And she told me everything about the 700 needles and the salmon and all of that.
And you're just like, hold on.
Because at first I'm like, oh, that's it. Oh, what? You did that to?
Yeah.
And then she's showing me pictures. She's like, oh, there's this more intense procedure that people do. I'm like, that looks like torture.
But to be clear, it's obviously enough of a thing that like the supporting material that Tom brought is an article from Marie Claire where someone flew there and got it because
Yeah.
it's like so popular. So it really is. It's not just that it's like a kooky skincare thing in Korea. It seems like a very popular skincare thing.
It is
in Korea
extremely
right now.
popular, and it is creating a bit of medical tourism, where people.
Right.
That's not why we went, but because we were going, Eileen's like, well, I'm there. I'm gonna try it out.
Despite mentions from Kim Kardashian, Jennifer Aniston, and every K-beauty expert I knew, reads the article, Regeron was off my list because it would require a few days of downtime because of all the bumpity bumps all over
Yeah.
your face.
And again, you don't have to do the full version. It just won't do as much,
Right.
So it's up to you. But yeah, if you do
Man.
the full thing, you got bumps on your face for a couple of days.
Her skin does look amazing, but the bumps part is creepy. It's like an X-Men look.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
intense.
something is like traveling under her skin.
Oh God. Oh, now it's upsetting. Well, speaking of upsetting, you remember Mudang,
Mudang, the little mini
the cute little mini
rhino?
pygmy hippo.
Hippo. Pygmy
And
hippo.
everybody was like, we love Mudang. And Mudang was like Bowen Yang's new best character on SNL.
Yep.
And then maybe you also remember the election.
No, I was out of the country for that. Missed all of it. Thank
That
goodness.
was a good choice.
Yeah.
Good place to be. Now, as a result of the election, apparently the thing is that everybody hates Mudang and wants to eat Mudang
Listen,
because Mudang accurately predicted the outcome
mm,
of the election.
Mm-hmm.
And then as a result, he's been effectively, Mudang is a she, a baby hippo, has been effectively milkshaked big time. Democrats are like, nope, barbecue time for Mudang.
listen, Mudang, don't eat the messenger. Don't barbecue the messenger. Mudang is like, I tried to warn you. I tried to tell you. Unless your favorite candidate won, then Mudang, told you ahead of time. But Mudang was just trying to tell you. Like, sorry.
Mudang, as a 4-month-old, evidently preternaturally psychically gifted baby hippo, just tried to tell y'all what was going to happen, and Democrats are coming for Mudang. I mean, really, like
That's the wrong response,
the
though.
rage is hilarious.
It's hilarious. No, it absolutely is hilarious.
and they're like, just so we're clear for this election cycle, Mudang 1 and Seltzer 0. And Seltzer being the
Oh, the-
pollster out of
the
Iowa
Oracle
that
of
everybody
Iowa.
waited
Yeah,
for,
yeah.
the Oracle of Iowa.
Yeah. I heard about that.
So Mudang was just like the #1 trending on election night. Like people were just like, I'm gonna eat that hippo.
Mudang is going to be contracted by Steve Kornacki, isn't he?
Probably.
Or she. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what we should be doing is asking Mudang other questions. Really.
I think so too. Honestly,
Yeah.
I mean, what else can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Little hippo oracle.
My new thing is the phrase "say less."
Oh, love
Have you
it.
have you heard this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Love it. How was it? Have we not brought that to the show yet?
It's one of those, right? Where it's like, oh, we need to get this down on
We
paper.
need to get this on paper. Mhm.
It's the current version of enough said. Like
Mm-hmm.
it sounds to the untrained ear like a bit of an insult. Like you need to stop talking, but it's not really that. It's like you don't need to say no more. It's say
Yeah.
less.
Yeah.
My co-host on DTNS, Rob Dunwood, said it to me today, which is what triggered my brain
Right.
to be like,
Like,
you know
I'm
what?
gonna
I
do
have to
that.
put that down, and it's a thing. But I heard it in a Buffalo Wild Wings commercial.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
So That
I know.
is the real like. No,
I've
it's
seen it on TV also, and I like it a lot because it's subtle. It's not like say less. I don't want to hear anymore.
no exactly.
It's really like I got you.
Say less.
I hear what
got
you're
you.
saying.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're laying
Totally,
down.
totally.
Say less. I'm gonna take care of it.
Like you don't even have to work that hard. I got you.
Yeah,
Kind of vibe.
exactly.
Yeah,
It's very
yeah.
caring. Yep. No, I love it. I'm so glad you did that because yes, that has been around, and now everybody's going to be saying lots of say less, and at least we've.
The It's
made
a
our
Thing
mark.
challenge is
Made
to
our
send us actual sentences you can use in real life that incorporate pause and say less in the same
There you go.
vicinity.
Yep. This one's a little bit niche because it comes from the sports world, but it's enough of a thing that like I'm seeing hilarious articles about it, and I think there's an interesting conversation to be had. So let me start with the thing.
Okay.
The thing is NBA Send Tell. So on social media, on Twitter and Instagram specifically, I think specifically at at X, there's an account, NBA Central.
Mhm.
And NBA Central is the place to get news about the NBA. I mean,
Oh,
it's like
the
who's
central.
hurt.
It's not the central conference or division. It's the place for
Right.
news. Got it.
It is the
Okay.
place for news. It's an actual, like, it's operated by, I think, the NBA, and it's literally just like updates, who's hurt, who's not hurt, whatever. And it's sort of
Nice.
like House of Highlights, which I think we talked about on the show. It's like,
Mhm.
it's just very peppy. It uses a lot of emoji. It's just like a fun sports account. And then at some point, because now literally there's like a misinformation economy,
Mm.
someone has created NBA Centel,
Mm-hmm.
CENTEL.
Mm-hmm.
And NBA Centel posts things that are just like NBA Central. Sometimes they're super the onion, like
Mhm.
really, really, really absurd. But just often enough, they look exactly like something that NBA Central would post. And so then creators who talk about sports actually take it seriously and then like talk about it on TikTok or make an outrage TikTok or whatever, right? And so like they'll say like it'll be totally silly, like the Centel account recently posted a photo of Crypto.com Arena saying that the team was giving fans shirts featuring Bronny James, LeBron James's son. But actually the team was giving fans Jerry West shirts.
Yeah.
But then it's like kind of a troll because Bronny James and da-da-da-da-da, right? And so then people run with it because they've been tricked. And so
Ben
then
Simmons will lead the Department of Missed Opportunities.
right. So
Bingo.
then when you get tricked and you run with it and you make content about it, then they say you got Centelled.
You got Centelled. Oh, I love
Uh-huh.
it. Yeah.
So that's what
okay.
actually like takes it up a notch and is even funnier. Like it happens so often that all these sports creators are out here like, I got Centelled. I can't believe it happened. We watched one where the guy was just like, I've been Centelled 2 times on this channel and that I'm going to die without it happening again.
Okay, so piece one, and these are clearly the if I say this too hard, it will happen to me next sort of
Yeah.
things. But take them less as like you should have looked at this, but more as like to protect yourself in the future. Look for these signs. It's spelled Centel, first of all, not Central.
Yep.
So pay attention. And the logo isn't really like the NBA. It's got a basketball player and the red blue split, but it's a basketball and it says Centel in the logo.
Yep.
Now, you aren't going to see the description all the time, but it does say parody account not affiliated with the Dunk Central, which is what NBA Central changed its name to, the Dunk Central.
By the way, it changed its name.
Yeah.
To be clear.
Oh my
it changed-
God.
and you know
Is that why?
it changed its name probably because of people getting Centelled all the time. I mean,
Yeah.
it entered, by the way, the word Centelled got acknowledged by Merriam-Webster. Merriam-Webster was like, yeah, Centelled. Like they didn't put it in there.
Yeah, but it's
they
like-
tweeted about it and they were
It's
like,
like the
Centelled,
Bib Gourmand
a
of
verb.
yeah.
Because Kevin Durant responded, like there was a whole thing that happened, like I don't know, Trey Young or somebody got Centelled, and then Kevin Durant was like, you got Centelled, and then Merriam-Webster responded and was like, Centelled, verb, see above.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Like it is a thing. And I do think that it may have caused NBA Central to change the name of its own Twitter account. And of course, it's like Like there was always the onion and things like that. But to me, this is also just this super interesting example of the thing that happened because you can buy a verification check. Like it's so specifically an outcropping of a
the
world,
verification check does not mean
like
verified.
not at all.
Yeah.
But it's just
Although arguably they are authentically NBA Centel.
yeah, exactly. They
Right?
are authenticated as NBA Centel.
They're
But
not
it's
trying
just,
to be NBA Central.
but that's how they get you, right? Like everybody
Yeah,
still
yeah.
has a little bit of this visual memory about the blue check. It looks
Well, and they're
just
using the
enough
blue
like
check
it.
on other platforms, which reinforces it. Yeah.
And then just once in a while, it's just close enough.
Yeah.
Like, and somebody
It'll get
sees
ya.
it go by real quick, and they're like, "They're giving out Bronny James shirts. Give me a break. It's just nepo baby and da 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 da." And then you would run with it, and then you
Yeah.
boom, Centelled.
I love that there's a screenshot of Kevin Durant saying you got Centelled as the banner of NBA Centel.
I know, it's amazing.
It's so good.
I mean, NBA Centel, like, yes, there's a million ways to not get fooled, and yet everybody out here getting fooled, and it's hilarious.
You got Centelled. Oh,
got
this is such a
Centelled.
good one. Thank you for bringing this.
I love this one.
I am now more
Thanks to my
educated.
sports kid.
Shall we get to your things? Feedback at it'sathing.me. Lee Price on a new piece of phraseology. I've noticed an increase in describing folks who've become irrelevant as having fallen off. That said, I haven't caught up to the last few episodes to see if you've discussed this. If you have, I myself have fallen off. Well, good news, Lee Price. You have not fallen off.
I've seen Fallen Off.
I've
But
definitely
is it
seen fallen
new?
off, but I can't remember if it was used in this way. I'm going to keep an eye out for this one.
Yeah, interesting. And then Rob has the natural follow on, obviously, to Locktober. You did Locktober, so now you have to do No Nut November.
KNOW.
Don't want to, but yeah, KNOW, and it appears to be about birding.
Yeah,
maybe?
it's about knowing what nuts
It's about knowing.
that birds like.
All
KNOW
right, I'm
nut.
into it. I'm into it. That's incredible.
You may have
No
heard
nut.
of another. It like Locktober. There is another one that has a different meaning.
Yeah, I would imagine.
sounds the same. Yeah.
I would imagine.
Thank you, Rob. That's fine.
Thank you, Rob.
That Charlie dude on a Thanksgiving thing. Hey, gang, Thanksgiving pizza is going to be a thing. I keep hearing people talk about it, and DiGiorno is selling a frozen one for a limited time.
Oh, really?
Oh, is it like turkey pizza?
Oh, dude, with like stuffing and stuff.
When pizza's on a bagel, you can.
I
have pizza.
honestly might go get a DiGiorno Thanksgiving pizza, and just because
my
I'm about a half-ass Friendsgiving big time.
Roasted turkey with green beans, crispy onions, dried cranberries, and gravy drizzle on a Detroit-style pizza.
What? Yeah, I'm having that for Thanksgiving. Friendsgiving, I mean. Maybe Thanksgiving. Screw it.
Yeah, no, we might do that too. Actually,
Oh, dude.
That's
They're like,
pretty
it's a
great.
game changer. Wow, this is like a thing. And apparently it sold out last year
Oh, I didn't even know about it last
and
year.
is now back. Thank
Look
you.
at
This
that
is actually
Thanksgiving pizza. Oh, this is
a
good stuff.
big
Charlie.
deal. Breaking
Yeah.
news alert. That's awesome.
Nice job.
Matt Bat writes in and says, I understand humor now. Yep. And points to a cartoon
Oh,
that
okay.
says like Gen Z humor. And then you got a kid saying, skibbity, millennial humor. I have depression. Boomer humor. I hate my wife. And Matt Bat writes and says, thanks, it's a thing I understood this joke. Seriously, would have been lost otherwise. But I feel like it's missing Gen X. Which
Oh no,
is-
missing Gen X is
The joke.
is the joke, right? It's so good. Yeah.
There's this like astrology creator who cracks me up, and he always does like the various signs doing this and that. And Gemini half the time is either missing
Uh-huh.
because like flaked out and can't be bothered, or like lost their phone. And I'm always like, I feel targeted, but it's accurate.
I feel attacked.
Skibbity, you're welcome.
Skibbity, I have depression. I hate my wife. Gen X, not pictured.
Not
Yeah.
pictured.
Ambassador Domo rounds us off with a beverage thing. Have you done dirty soda on It's a Thing? I don't think we have done dirty soda. I know this is a thing in Utah. I hear Scott Johnson talk about their soda pop locations, but I understand the trend is going national. Mormons restrict their consumption of coffee and tea that have caffeine because of their religion, and because of this, an alternative beverage type developed to take its place. This is from a Today.com article. Dirty sodas are typically made of a base soda and infused with various flavors from syrup and creams and poured over pebble ice. Imagine a cross between a Shirley Temple and an egg cream. a root beer float with melted ice cream, a cream soda made with actual cream. They're concoctions made of soda of your choosing, cream, sometimes fruit, and flavored syrups like vanilla or cranberry, and according to some, a believer's godsend. It was also featured in The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
What's that? Okay, there was a beverage like this, and I talked about it here because we had
Like
it,
a
and
creamy soda thing.
It was like Red Bull and cream. Red Bull
yeah,
Italian
no, that
soda.
really rings a bell. I can't
Yeah.
remember what it was called either,
It's called a Red Bull Italian soda, but it's with actual whipped cream.
but with cream. Okay.
Yeah, and
Nice.
Red Bull. And whoop. Oh wow! So now apparently it's just like maybe morphed into this larger dirty
soda.
soda. That's fascinating.
Dirty
God, you guys
soda.
are good.
Dirty.
Could not do it without you. Feedback at itsthething.me. Keep them coming. These are all incredible. These are all, and by the way, so are those of you who support the show at patreon.com/itsatthing, especially if you support the show at the shout out level, because then we get to do stuff like shout you out in special paragraphs that this week are based on an Into the Fast Lane article from March 1992, the edition of Computerland magazine.
Computerland?
Computerland magazine. If you are not joining us on YouTube, you should know that Tom is looking around his TARDIS of an office because somewhere in there is the 1992 edition of Computerland, probably where this article Into the Fast Lane.
I have popular computing, but not computing.
Oh, curses.
Too bad.
Curses. All right, I'll kick us off while he keeps looking because you know he wants to find it. Up to this point, portable Morris Jones have been like the Toyota Corollas of S-Dub, Texas, able to keep up with Lee Price and get the job done, but lacking the Benjamin Forrest and style of AJ Venturella. Now, however, Jake Woods is moving into the fast lane. Joe Hood has remained compact, but now can offer performance and luxury on a par with much Laura Abel.
Most important, 1992 model Kevin Sills run faster. Instead of using the 16 megahertz Eric Duncan, adequate but hardly scintillating, commonly found in last year's Brian John Farcaro, today's Valor trucks feature 25 or 33 megahertz Mike Akins under the hood. They can run James C. Smith applications, crunch numbers, and multitask just as well as any desktop Louis St. Amour. Windows, OS2, or System AB Puppy? No problem.
Into the fast lane.
System AB Puppy is my favorite operating
System
system.
AB Puppy is pretty incredible. That honestly should be System AB Puppy should be a t-shirt.
Also OS2. That's amazing.
OS2. Wow. Into the fast lane. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for supporting the show at any level at patreon.com/itsatthing. It's what keeps the show happening week after week. And also, if you become a member of It's a Thing, you can join our Discord and chat along with your homies every week as we record, plus an ad-free RSS feed. It's worth
And
it.
in fact, thank you to multiples of you who bought things at our shop
Yes.
in the last couple of weeks. Y'all are awesome. If you haven't checked out our shop, Rich has designed some really thingy things in there, shirts and t-shirts and slides and more. You can all check it out at itsathing.me/shop. And that email address, once again, feedback@itsathing.me.
Bye. See you next week, team.
True. Gotta keep it hiding. You got that groove.
You got that groove. Now you're going to hear a weird sound, which is me opening the shade because the sunset is happening and it's super pretty because it's been rainy.
Breathe.
We are going to
Very
break it down.
dramatic.
Breathe.
Gonna break down. All right, we did it.
Hold it
We
back.
did it. You have 8 minutes. Guys, it's like raining in the Bay Area.
Really?
What?
What the what?
In this
I had to, like,
economy?
I had to get a raincoat out. In this economy, what?
I did fail to record, Rich.
We are
so
recording in StreamYard.
definitely use the StreamYard recorder.
You know what? I'll take
Rainflation.
that under advisement, Tom, but don't tell me how to do my job. Okay?
Rich, just to spite me, puts out a version of
Good
It's a
one.
Thing that only has
Just
Molly's
one.
voice. Yeah.
What do you think about that, Tom?
Oh, yeah.
We should maybe next time, but we should talk about how me getting an eSIM broke our connections group chat.
Oh, yeah.
When my friends moved to France, it was like weeks of fuckery trying to
Yeah.
get their anything to work.
And
trying
I-
to get our group chat specifically.
I even knew this was a possible issue and could not avoid it.
We should talk about
My
that.
bigger problem now is that the share sheet in iOS no longer doesn't have the new chat, even though
Yeah,
we've been using it now for like a week.
Yeah, we need to keep using it more before it shows up in the share sheet. I know that's annoying.
I just wish there was something to talk about that we could post in there other than connections.
No,
Sure.
there's really nothing going on.
I mean, I could talk about this Computerland magazine, Salesforce automation.
You both, in fact, you all, that includes Jackie, have things from Korea. So I will
We're
mail
the
them
best.
to
I need
you.
to go more fun places.
Well, I've been scoping out some Christmas presents, so we're all good. They're not Kirkland sweatshirts, unfortunately. You can't get these anymore, baby.
Is it cheese?
It might be cheese.
It's just a block of cheese, like a hard block of American cheese.
Yellow American. Here you go.
That's amazing.
Just a salute. I will say, every time we see the Lifesavers book in Aldi, we are tempted to buy like a pallet of
Aw,
It's still there.
the Lifesavers book. Oh, he's still. It's all. Has anybody noticed I'm getting like very touchy lately?
I did notice they took the time to redesign the look of it and add no new functionality, which is a smart move, I feel
Oh,
like.
that's great. Yeah, definitely. I did activate Apple Intelligence for 4 hours and was like, this is unbelievably terrible. And then the absolute deal breaker that caused me to just turn it right the hell off was when my friend was like, is this a lyric from a song? And I was like, I think so. And so I was all, Apple Intelligence, is this a lyric from a song? And then it said, I can't find any lyrics in any songs like that in Apple Music. So it's only searching its own onboard sources. And in fact, it was a song lyric by like Carole King, who evidently is not on Apple Music or might be on Apple Music, and then Apple Music couldn't find it. So one, it's not searching the world. It's
And maybe
two,
that
it's just
could
wrong.
also be a training thing where they're like, we're only going to train on our own stuff because we have the rights to it these days. But it has Carole King. Come on.
But also, I'm sure. It has
What do you
Carole
remember what the song was? Because definitely has Carole King.
Hold on. Now I gotta look.
Put it to the test.
Oh yeah, it has tons of Carole King songs.
An
So
embarrassment of Carole King, really.
I think this is, to me, the reason I want to find out is like that's worse.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's defensible to be like, well, we didn't train on Spotify because Spotify didn't give us the approval to do that. So
Technomensch,
It
don't they own
was-
Shazam?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
no,
not
it was,
quite
it
the
was,
same thing, but yes.
Right.
Like you
I know,
feel
right?
like that should all be of a kind.
It was Carly Simon.
oh, Carly Simon.
But it can trade on public internet data, and the public internet has
Wow,
every
that's-
song lyric.
That's controversial too.
All right, well, whatever.
But you know what? It also has is Carly Simon.
Yeah, that too. Okay, there you go. It's even worse than we thought.
Yeah.
It was already terrible, and it's even worse than we thought.
Yeah. No, it's got Carly Simon's whole catalog.
I just
here.
immediately turned it off. I was like, no.
I didn't get Apple Intelligence because I installed that operating system update when I was in Seoul, and haven't launched in South Korea, so it wouldn't
Oh.
turn on until I got back to the U.S.
The other thing that I immediately hated about it, maybe it's whatever. As with all things, it'll probably get better. It it reads so slowly. So when I'm doing like speech to text in the car in particular,
Oh,
like the way that it reads out the text messages is noticeably slower
really?
than it was before, and then the way that it reads back what you said to before you're going to send. I mean, I just was like, can I set you to 1.25 speed? Like,
Yeah,
what is happening?
just give me the option. That's not a very Apple-y thing to do, but give me
Right.
the option to change it. Yeah.
Like, one, why would you get slower? But two, or B, then at least let me change it, which of course you won't, because you'll be like,
Can I give the boringerest reason why I don't like Apple Intelligence?
Sure.
Because I wanted it to replace Grammarly, because I hate Grammarly because it's like spyware on my computer, but it also helps make my scripts that I publish for cybersecurity headlines not
Same.
look like they're written by a chimp. So
Yeah.
like it's a trade-off I'm willing to make. But I was like, oh, Apple Intelligence, I'll just use this. There's no keyboard shortcut to use it. And you can't set it to actively like monitor a doc or a space. So you have to like invoke it every time. And it's like 4 clicks. And then at first it wasn't even supported in Arc. So then I couldn't even, if I was in Google Docs, bring it up because Google Docs commandeers your right click and gives you the weird Google right click.
oh, yeah.
So there was like literally no
Yeah.
way for me to bring it up in a Google Doc at first. They've updated Arc. But like, I'm like, how do you not launch with a keyboard shortcut? It's a
Yep. This all tracks.
keyboard.
Yeah.
I saw a guy Kawasaki speak recently at this conference that I was at, and he was very, very snotty on the topic of Apple, and among other things, said, "I don't think anybody there is using their own software."
It doesn't.
And I was
yes.
like, "Yeah, that's how it feels. That's how it feels."
Someone living in docks, like, which is like, you know, like most, I don't know, like a lot of people, let's just say. Yeah. Like that's some table stakes.
This is not a scale thing, because a lot of times when companies dog food use their own stuff,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, but they didn't notice this issue because you need 2 million people using it, right? This is just pure functionality stuff, right? Like this isn't a like, oh, what a weird edge case you found. No, this is
This
like
is
the
basic
speed of
stuff.
the reading implies that maybe people at Apple want to hear things slower than
I
the
mean,
rest
right?
of us. I
Like,
don't know.
are they all 70, and that's what's happening here? No offense to 70-year-olds, but like literally, I'm just like, I don't have time to get where I'm going before you're done reading this text to me.
Also, I was gaslit by a Threads account that was trying to convince me that all the built-in Apple apps were better or just as good as like bespoke things you pay for. And I was like, oh, reminders, actually pretty good for like grocery lists. Oh, notes, it's like a pretty good notes app. You can do deep linking and all the like Obsidian
Notes
or
is-
Notion
I like.
stuff. This is all good. I was like, oh, Apple Mail. I've been an Outlook guy. I'm gonna check out Apple.
No.
I was like, what is this
no,
clown? Like the animations on there are like clown car
It's terrible.
AOL
Also,
level.
what is the thing? Okay, I should still be recording, and I'm not. What is the thing with the fucking keyboard now? Where if whatever is happening and I type something and then I accidentally press some button, first of all, the emoji don't come up like they used to auto predict the emoji, but some button does. And if I press that button, then all the text does weird shit. And I can't stop the text from doing the weird shit because there's no off option
No
in all
weird
the
text
weird
shit
shit that
off
it
button.
does. And P.S. Don't make my text do weird shit. That is not a functionality that I have been needing. I want
Man.
my battery to last a longer time. Like it's all the same stuff I've ever wanted. Like be fast.
Yeah.
So, and instead it just like once in a while too, it gets all hot and slows down and the battery dies. Like
You know,
Okay.
Molly, they would just ask for a faster horse. Okay. This is the future. This is the price of the future. Okay,
price of the
Molly.
future.
Text does weird shit sometimes. Okay.
The problem with
Why?
Apple Intelligence is I see a lot of like, you know, back of the envelope criticisms of like, they're behind. Doesn't matter that they're behind. If Apple was behind and perfect, it would be smart.
Exactly. That's what
Like,
they have
oh,
been in the
don't try to
past.
overreach, but they're behind and not that good.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the problem is.
Actually, the thing that the most galling
Yep.
thing is literally like the ads promising that Siri is awesome, and it's literally this like when you use it, it is the exact same
exactly the
thing,
same.
but it has a different set of lips. Like that to me, I'm just like
But slower.
every single time I see that ad, I'm like, these are lies. I know there's an asterisk and it says it's not shipping. I don't care. You're a liar.
It's such a lie. Like
Yeah, it's like-
I'm actually like, oh my god, you literally gave me Siri, but it uses more battery life and it talks slower. Like you got
And
to
the
and then the
same-
lights all around, you know, like oh, it's like a disco, but it
Yeah,
still
yeah.
sucks.
I could not get it. I was trying just very simply. I was on my computer and I was like, I turned on Siri because I turned on the Apple Intelligence. I was like, I'll live this life, this cavalier life. And I was like, what's the weather on Halloween? And there it was like, Halloween is on October 3rd. I'm just like, I hate you. I hate you so much.
And also, it doesn't know where I am anymore. It used to know where I was. Like, I used to have location access enabled so that when I would be like, can you navigate to blah, blah, blah in the car, it would be like, yeah, no problem. And now every time it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know where you are. And so I'm like, and then I'll be like, okay, navigate from my home address, which I then say out loud, to blah, blah, blah. And it goes, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know where you are. You have to go to settings and enable location access. And you can't, and by the way, I can't do that with my voice. So I just have to give up because I'm in the car and do something hella dangerous to activate navigation. Like it's just
That's like what I like to call a UX win. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Tom, you're being very patient. Thank you. We should save
Yes.
this for DTNS. I know.
I know.
No. It's all good. Eileen left, so I'm just
Oh,
watching.
you gotta go. Yeah.
No, I don't. Actually, he's like fast asleep. So
Don't jinx it.
fingers
All right, let's play some
crossed.
ultrasonic signals right now.
Please do. Let's see
Oh,
what
you
happens.
have an earpiece in. I
Okay,
care.
we could probably scoot. We could probably scoot.
Yeah.
This Tom's ear starts bleeding. Oh no.
Well, Seven didn't wake up until I started screaming. and-
Once his brain melted, Seb was really upset.
Fine.
yeah.
Seb Bomb had to go and
Seven.
save him.
bomb.
Seb
You
bomb is
dropped the
incredible.
Sev bomb.
I
He's so
decided
cute.
that what I'm gonna do, I wasn't initially planning to have a Friendsgiving, but I am now. And what I'm gonna do for Friendsgiving is have us make our own Thanksgiving pizzas.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
Fun,
Yeah.
right? Like a little cooking party. Because last year we actually did egg rolls,
Uh-huh.
and like the chicken skin, but with
Mm-hmm.
turkey and cranberry and gravy and all that stuff. Very half-ass vegan, heavily half-ass vegan. But I think we could assemble our own Thanksgiving pizzas. That would be fun.
Like, yeah, you just give everybody the toppings, you know, and then yeah.
And we
I love-
make some
that's so
crust.
fun. I love it.
There's a
Would
kids
you do
book.
mini ones? Oh, sorry. Rachel.
Yeah, minis.
Yeah.
There is a kids book called Dragons Love Tacos, and in it there is a flyer for a taco party that's on November 23rd. And so we just started organizing a taco party on November 23rd, and it's kind of
Nice.
just turned into Friendsgiving for us.
Yes.
And bonus this year, there's a wrestling pay-per-view. So now it's a wrestling Friendsgiving.
Oh,
Excitement.
see,
So-
you know how to live. I want to be your friends.
I'd say come to Ohio, but I can't actually say that.
Yeah, I'm coming
Please
in.
don't.
January.
Oh, is that still on? Mm-hmm. Boom.
Yep. And
All
someone
right.
else emailed me about it, and was like, "Where are you staying? And how long are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I have no idea. That might be 10 years." I'm like, that's at least 5 years from now. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. We'll go into a slipstream or something, yeah.
Yeah. I guess.
Do you like yams on your Thanksgiving pizza? Well,
Uh,
Jackie just said you in the other room. That's great.
Okay.
We're talking about Thanksgiving pizzas. It was someone wrote in about it.
I mean, turkey on a pizza probably be fine.
Yeah, turkey.
Turkey be
Yeah.
good. I think yams could actually be good. I've had sweet potato on pizza before.
Yeah, sweet potato could work, but
It's the same as yams.
yam. But no,
Pretty
yams
much.
We're
like
not talking about candied yams.
to me that's the same.
That's because you live in
I
Ohio.
mean, sweet potatoes are a little sweet,
Sweet
but
potatoes are just yams.
Yams to me is out of a can, and a sweet potato is like something
Wait,
that's
what?
good. Yeah, yeah.
Yams come in a can?
You can come.
canned yams.
Yam
we are
can
on the
can?
we are on the stream still. So say hi, Izzy.
Hi, Izzy.
Hi, Izzy.
All right, away with you.
Away with you, child.
We have to make such big gestures because she can't hear us. Or
Yes.
perhaps I just overdo it.
I don't
she's
think there is any
she's,
overdoing it.
She's in a very Italian family. Don't need to worry about it. You are
Fair. Good point. Good point. I
Sometime- yeah.
have successfully, by the way, gotten my friend Nicole interested in the pizza. She's like, "Wait, what? Do we have to special order this? What's the deal?" And I was like, "Let's." Oh, that's right, because we did the egg rolls with leftovers last year. So now we can do Friendsgiving leftover pizzas. Oh yes.
I will say
we can do this.
this is stretching the
Oh.
boundary of what we considered a pizza, but like some like stuffing, maybe like a little sausage situation on there, on like a hanky panky, might be very good.
Heck
And
yeah.
you could call that a pizza.
Heck yeah.
can
Because
call
last
anything
year
a
we
pizza.
did we had a leftovers Friendsgiving and we did the leftover
Leftover
we did
pizza is
the little
perfect.
egg rolls with the leftover pizza.
Yeah. You just
The egg
provide
rolls,
the
by the way, are
crusts
really
and
good.
the
You put 'em in the air
sauce
fryer.
and then let people go wild. I guess cheese. You might not have cheese leftovers.
No.
Right. You gotta buy
BYOC.
a little something. Little something,
Yeah.
something.
Oh, that's fun.
If someone gave you cheese for the holidays, you'd be all set.
We're our niece is into Pokemon, specifically Charizard.
Good taste.
Yeah. And so that's the theme of her birthday party.
Oh, that's amazing.
And we were in this like boutique-y little store that has like comfy clothes for women and some kid stuff, including a Charizard clutch.
Ah,
Stop it.
Yeah.
that's awesome.
One birthday.
Yeah, so that's the main event for that present.
Oh heck yeah. My kid and I are back into Pokemon, by the way.
Oh yeah,
They were playing again.
I feel like it's
I don't know if
having
that
a
means it's like a
resurgence.
thing. It might
Yeah.
be. Maybe I should plop it in the bullpen.
Neat. June is into it because there's a new series out, and then all the kids are seeing the series and talking about it, and then they want to play and all of that. So that might be fueling the broader thingness of it.
You would not be of ill intention if you kind of sublimated maybe a little Marowak into there. I'm just saying, you can't go wrong with Marowak or Cubone if you have to you know,
I do like a Marowak. That's true.
Marowak is pretty great. I'm just
Yeah,
saying. I mean,
yeah.
Charizard, don't get me wrong, classic. Can't go
We got to
wrong.
go. She's the birthday girl. So
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you could, you know, kind of incept this situation. Just
They
kind
think
of-
it's hilarious because they're like, Tito, what's your favorite Pokemon? And I'm like, Jigglypuff, because I'm tired.
I'm tired.
It makes them laugh every time.
You should switch it
yes,
to
you can
Snorlax
totally
every
have
now
my
and then.
girlfriend
Yeah,
code.
just shake it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's
That's
a crazy
fine.
uncle move.
I have to
Yep.
find my Pokemon Go friend code. Where is that?
Zoe gets it.
Friends.
Oh, he does get it.
Invite.
That also exhausts all of my
Yes.
Pokemon knowledge because that was more of my younger siblings
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
So it was only what I like begrudgingly watched while I was pretending not to watch when it was on TV or her cards or when I would pick up the Game Boy and the cartridge would be in and I'd play for a couple hours and then tell her I didn't after I messed up all our game.
Did either of you end up watching Culinary Class Wars on Netflix by any chance?
No. I have
Although
not.
I've watched
Is it
nothing
good?
lately.
Should I?
It's really good.
Should I? Is it worth resubscribing for?
No.
Okay. That's kind of where I'm at.
But
with
if you're
most Netflix
already
things.
subscribed to Netflix, then I would.
That's my problem with Netflix. I'm waiting just
Right.
for the thing.
Yeah. I wouldn't
Netflix keeps
drop
getting me.
money to get it, but yeah, if you're already in there for something else, it's a good
Honestly,
watch.
once I'll probably do it a little bit for WWE. So
Oh right. Yeah. Yep. It's gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm distracted by Pokemon. It's even oh, I'm hatching an egg.
boop, boop.
What's it gonna be?
Ooh.
Marowak.
Is it a new Pokemon? Oh, it's all white.
Is it a Mew?
Oh, it is a new Pokemon. I didn't have it before. It's a cutie
Yay.
fly.
It's a what?
A cutie fly.
Oh, cutie fly.
New to me.
I mean, I'm happy for
Nice.
you.
It's
That's
1,000 XP, bro.
I don't know what these mean.
It's 1,000 XP, bro.
I don't know the context.
I got a Sobble just out here in the lawn.
That's almost enough to level up a level 1 Bard in 2nd edition D&D. That's all I know.
I'm just trying to find funny pictures now to show you from my trip.
Let's just hang out. I miss you guys.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
know.
It's
It's
Exactly.
been a minute.
This is
We'll
a
hang out
pack
till
of 2
Steph wakes up.
bananas.
That's the greatest thing.
One shot, one kill,
But it's-
bananas?
2 bananas. Yeah.
2 bananas, yeah. One for the shot, one for the,
One
kill.
for the kill.
I get it.
guess. Yeah.
Wow.
Is that a
They
media
took bananas
property?
pretty seriously there. Pretty
Yes,
seriously.
it's a show. It's a
Okay.
TV show. Yeah.
I couldn't tell if it was like a show, a cartoon,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
a show, or a video game. I wasn't sure.
So you guys, I just got a 3-star Sobble and evolved it into a Drizzle just while we were talking, and that's a new Pokemon too.
Oh,
I
what are
know.
we talking here?
Dubai chocolate and
What?
s'more stuff.
Ooh.
Dubai chocolate was everywhere.
Yeah,
Like
that's-
fake Dubai chocolate.
That was really a win, huh?
Yeah.
We got that in just before the big Korea trip.
Caught a-
And then I took a lot of pictures like this. Oh, look at this Korean restaurant.
Ah, that's amazing.
So it's a local haunt. You might not be ready
Yeah.
for it.
It's ethnic food.
Now, I will say, like at the original Pancake House, is the menu catered more for local tastes?
No.
No,
that
it's-
was I went and looked. I'm like,
It's just straight up pancakes.
this is
and
straight
stuff.
up
Oh,
like
that's pretty outstanding.
like
actually.
Denny's.
Like
Yeah.
paper bacon and oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That's awesome.
oh that's good stuff.
There were no Americans in it either. It was all Koreans.
I could kind of see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for that.
I was
mean-
because Eileen and I were both like, I'm curious, but not curious enough to waste one of my dinners on it. So
Right.
yeah.
No. My when my family and I were in Montana this weekend, it was definitely like my brother, sister-in-law, and niece, and then my son and I, like core fam, just having an absolute blast going to big box stores and eating at every fast food restaurant. Like just all of them. We're like, let's
Yeah.
do Arby's and then Hardee's just to compare. And then they have Taco John's, which is very exciting because you could get potato Lays with nacho cheese. And my brother
Nice.
and my son just have the most like hilarious teenage boy relationship ever. And so whenever you couldn't find one or the other, it was because they had gone on a fast food run together. Just like, they found a Panera.
That's great.
It was pretty hilarious. It was very cute.
They found a
Was
Panera.
that my Pokemon home code? Oh, that wasn't my trainer code? Hold on, let me look. I sent the wrong code, you guys. It's very
Oh, no.
embarrassing.
That does happen.
Oh, no. Hold on, I gotta transfer this Growlithe and then I'll look again. Okay, so like I went to. Is it add friend?
Here's another Korean restaurant I found.
I mean, I'm not a Five Guys apologist, but
my
at least
trainer
like
code? Oh, there we
that feels like more of an identity than the original pancake.
Yeah,
That's just
true.
Five Guys. That's
Yeah.
like not a ripoff though, right? That's
No,
actually
that's a
it.
real Five Guys.
Yeah.
Tom, what was
wait.
the spiciest thing you ate in South Korea?
Spiciest thing I ate. What was the spiciest thing I ate? There's definitely a thing. I'm just trying to remember what it was. There was a thing where I'm like, oh yeah, that's spicy. Oh, it was the rice cake. The rice cake tteokbokki is what it's called at the Pocha, the tent bar. They serve these rice cakes in red sauce, and the rice cakes are cooked so they like basically taste like you're eating cheese. And then the sauce is usually spicy, but this little tent bar, like it was super spicy. That was definitely the spiciest thing I ate.
Everything about that sounded amazing.
Here's Eileen at the. Do you know Tambourines, the beauty product store, Molly? It's like a perfume and stuff. Here's. They had a Tekken display.
At the beauty product store,
Yep.
obviously.
That's
Yeah.
adorable.
Wow.
Wow, that's impressive.
Wow. I didn't know Korea was like kind of like a pretty violent society, turns out, maybe.
Sublimated, yeah, but it's yeah.
Sublimated.
Don't hate, sublimate. We get it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then upstairs at the beauty store,
Ew.
It's just faces. Oh, on ropes. What is happening?
That's fucking upsetting.
But you know what? We deserve it. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think what I did during the break.
I don't understand this. It was in a department store,
What does it say?
the Strand bookstore, New York City.
You're gonna
It's just
Pick up-
clothes, hats
oh,
and shirts.
I thought you were gonna pick up like a
mugs.
study in Scarlet there or something. I don't know.
No, this is it. Just this
Okay.
little display. So
Is it just Ghost Brand? Here you go.
yeah,
You know,
I think so.
I don't see any
Books.
guns or giant Tekken action
Oh,
figures.
right. Yeah, no.
So
that's
that
true.
one must not be that cool.
Yeah, probably not.
That's amazing. The Pancake House really is the kind of
The
awesome.
pancake house is great.
Spectacular. International Pancake House, not IHOP.
Not
Not to
IHOP.
be confused with IHOP.
No.
It's IPF.
IPO.
If. It's if.
I-
If. That's amazing. All right, I forgot that I have a 5:30 call
All right.
that I
Okay.
just got a gentle reminder about. So I'm gonna feed the dogs and then go do that. Yours will be up in a minute.
Oh, here. I will do the bye everybody.
Bye, everybody. See you on Pokemon Go.